Hi everyone, I was thinking to build a status checker. So basically it will check every device connected to my network to see if it's online or offline. And it's quite simple, but you'll just have to map the devices because I think you won't remember the IP for each device. We will start with importing two modules, and the first one will be platform, and the second one it will be subprocess. Let's build a list. And then we will have a ping function, which will require a host. And you have to keep in mind that, so we can write it down. It will respond with true if the host will respond to the request. And we can put here the string host, just to be sure that you will have to give the argument as a string, the IP of the host. What else? So hosts may not respond to a ping even if the host name is valid. So that's why it's better to use the ping for the IP and not the name. For example, if you were using google.com as a host for the ping. So firstly, we will need, let's say, option for the number of packages sent as a function. So we can have parameter, let's say, and we will use n, and if the platform that system that lower, because you can specify it, I don't know, I'm not 100% sure it's case sensitive, but just to be sure, let's say if you want to ping something like google.com. So if the system is Windows, we can use N, and if it's not, we can use C. Sorry. Okay, then we will need a command. Can I do this a little bigger? Let's see. Font size. Let's make it, I don't know, 30. Okay, I think this is better. So it was 14. So I hope I will remember. So for the command, we will have firstly ping, and then we will need parameter, and then 1 as a result, and the host that we want to use. Then we can start with the status message. And for this one, we'll have subprocess. Let's try with call and the command that we just wrote. I'm not 100% sure we will stay with this one, but let's see. Status. And then let's try to, I think we can. We will need a return or not. Let's see. I mean, we need usually, but maybe we can. I think it will slower the process, but let's see. I'm not sure. And call and command, and then we'll have to equal it to 0. And let's check, for example, ping. We should have a string google.com. And let's see what happens. Okay, so we have a 0, then it should be available. And we can see that it received one package and nothing is lost. So we can do something like, I don't know if we really need the status now, but we can do something like if one, or no, if 0 in string of status, then print host yes, I think we can use host is done. Let's see. No, if it's 1, it should be done. And also else, because we only can have 1 or 0, and we can print host is online. And let's go with offline. And now we don't need print statement anymore. And it says it's online. Okay. But if I don't return this whole thing, okay, so we don't need this basically. And it would say that it is online. Okay. But I still want to try with, so let's check another one. So for example, 190.168, that one, that 100, I'm not sure. I should have something. Okay, this is offline. But if we try something, this should be my theory, I think. But let's check, so we don't need the status. But let's check also with the run command and another call, because I think this should be much faster and should be returning the string. So we have run, we have command, and then we will also need capture output, which will be true, and also the text will be true. Okay, perfect. And now we got rid of everything else, because it's not really needed. And also it should be faster without the return. Let's say we will have, I don't know, let's use Google one first. So google.com, and then we can have several ones. I'm not sure. I have to check which one is which on my network, but we can use 111. I think this is the DB 109, and also 104. 4 maybe. I don't think I have anything. And let's see now. So Google is offline. Those two are offline. The other is offline. Everything is offline. Okay. This is the thing. Sometimes it might not lose the package, but it might not be available also. So we are not losing the package, but it's still offline. So it sends it, maybe it's an idle or something like that. I mean, maybe it's offline, but it's still connected. You know what I mean? So I think we can change maybe a little the let me think. So okay, we can do like this. If unreachable without the one. So if unreachable in string of status, or what else can we have? Request timeout, I think. Also in string of status, or what else? I think received should be equals to 0, because it didn't receive anything in the same of status. Or to be, I think we are okay with it, but we can also include lost equals to 1, because we lost the package. And also string of status. Okay, this should give us a better understanding of what is happening. So if one of those is present, so you see, now we are checking as we should, because sometimes the ping is received, so we will have responses as a 1 or as a 0, but sometimes we can't do something based on that. Let's customize it a little. So how we can do, so if host, and let's give them some name, and first one will be 100. Then we can print something like this. Is, I think this is my div. So the div under the host and host is offline, and we can create but we are not only checking VMs, we are checking multiple hosts. So host list. So here we can add host list data, and here you'll see why I'm creating this list at the end. And then no, I will need the host. So what should be the next one? Let's go with 111. And this one, I think it is my phone. So the phone. Then the next one can be 09, I think, and this is my media server. Okay, and we have something else. I don't think so, but we can also use else for anything else. And the PR should be something like the host, because we don't know what it is. And is offline. I think that should cover everything. And also append that. Then we don't need this one, but we need to do something if it is online. So it will be basically the same thing. I will just use this as an alignment. Okay, I can delete this. And this will be online instead of offline, because it's basically the same thing. And that's pretty much it. And also we can print the host list at the end. Okay, so I guess you can see the coding. I will switch back to Fortnite now. Okay, and let's see how it looks. So it's clean, we don't have anything. And Google is online, the TV is offline, the phone is online, and the rest of them, the media server and the other host is offline, which is correct. Let me run it again. Let's see if we have the same specification, but we should have. So online, offline, online. Okay, and let me disconnect from the Wi-Fi with my phone. And now for the phone, we should have offline also. Yeah, and let's turn the Wi-Fi on again and ping again the phone. So here we should have online again. Yeah, so it works. To be honest, I'm not super sure that you need all the variables here, but it's just to be on the safe side. I know that in the past I used only a reachable, but again, it might be that it will be reachable in the first time, but there will be no ping lost. So this is the safest way to have everything in place. So you can do something like, I don't know, for each one, let me think. So we can do something like for, but not on range, or yeah, we can do something like, I don't know, 1 million years, and we will put the time sleep. We can go in fourth time, and we'll have time sleep 30 seconds, and then we will ping all of them and also print. So every 30 seconds we can check what is happening and if something will go offline, and you can keep it open like the whole day. You can put it on a separate server or on your server that will be online, and you can monitor the whole day, or you can do a VPS schedule and trigger the Python script every couple of minutes or so, or every hour, and you can check if your devices are online. So as you can see, everything is working as expected. So I will also share the script on my GitHub page, and I hope it will be useful for you. And please subscribe to the channel if you haven't. See you in the next video. Cheers.